A lot has happened in the wrestling scene in the past week. We lost two greats, Terry Funk and one Bray Wyatt. LMFP, I won the Battle Royal, became number one contender for the LMFP World Heavyweight title. Spoiler alert, I'm going to beat Ryan Romantic for it. But Ryan, this ain't about you. No. This is about also at Summer Beatings. See, a lot of you naysayers thought I was going to do it. You guys thought that Jordan had a chance in hell to beat me in my own game. Yeah, he beat me down in the beginning of the match, but it just couldn't get the job done. Typical. But it's not even about that either. It's about you, James. One James Marshall from a company called WCE. See, I see the whole locker room of WCE calling out their opponents at Yards Collide. But James, I assume that my promo from you got lost in the mail somewhere. Or is it the fact that James Marshall doesn't talk ever? Now, is that because of James Marshall's the measuring stick? He's a man of all action, no words. Or is it the fact that James Marshall is scared of Omen Black? That may be true, but I think it's option C. James Marshall is a pathetic imbecile who can't use his brain to come up with two sentences. Hell, probably even 3 words to say to a true competitor like me. But James, I'll take the high road. I'll take the responsibility for both of us. And I'll start the line of communication before this weekend at Yards Collide. Now, you see, James, a long time ago when I called you out, I told you it was going to be for the IMF World title. Things happen. I didn't have the title anymore. But James, lucky for you, you'll get a shot at the IMF World title. Good for you, James. Hell, good for you, James, because you're going to be in the main event once again. Huh. I bet it's chewing WCE alive to know that the IMF World title is in the main event, but not the All Out Championship, not the RCW Championship, especially not the Interstate Championship. It'd be me and you, James Marshall, the main event, tables match for the IMF World title, where I get to beat the measuring stick. Ironic enough, the measuring stick is a dwarf in WCE. But the main event, you get to do what everyone else has done in tables matches. You could fight and try your hardest. But James, I'm going to walk out of Yards Collide IMF World Champion. Now, I expect you to say more than 3 words this time in response. I'll see you soon, James. Bitch.